In this video, we are going to take a picture of a sample of work and put it into our ePortfolio. We will use a website called Pixect to take the picture, and we will use the webcam on our laptop. If you're using a Chromebook, you will have a webcam, but you can use this on any computer that has a webcam. After you've logged into D2L, you will want to click on the ePortfolio icon in the top right-hand corner to go into the ePortfolio. On the next page, we are ready to add a file and also reflect on why we're putting this into our ePortfolio. So it's important that we want to pick things that talk about who I am, what are my opportunities, who do I want to become, and what's my plan for achieving my goals. In order to take the picture, we actually need another website. I'm going to open up a new tab, and I'm going to type in the website, pixect.com. Various pictures will appear on the Pixect site, so you might have a different picture than the one I have. Click on the Get Started Now. You will notice a message will appear asking you if it will be okay to use your camera and your microphone. So you need to click on Allow. And you actually have me right now in front of the camera. You may have in the top right-hand corner, you might actually get another message that's asking you to allow. So you might have one from the browser as well as the website. So just go ahead and click on Allow if you're still not seeing the camera. Occasionally with the Chromebooks, the webcam doesn't come up. So if you notice the webcam doesn't come up, you may want to close the tab and just try and get the website again, or you may end up restarting or trying with another Chromebook. We are now ready to take a picture. So when we take the picture, we actually need to put the item that we want to take a picture of in front of our webcam, and our webcam is probably just above our screen on our laptop. If you take a look at the information in your picture and you notice that your information is flipped, like in the example I have right here, it's being flipped, simply go up on the Pixect site to the option near the top where you have flip horizontally, and now you have your information coming on correctly. This is a task that sometimes I find is something that you want to work on with another person, but with a little bit of practice, you can actually get pretty good at doing this. Near the bottom of the screen, you have an option of clicking on Capture. You also have countdowns. I'm going to take a 5-second countdown, which will help me just to adjust a little bit and get the picture that I want. So if this is a picture that you want, simply go ahead and click on Save. If it's not the picture you want, you ended up with faces and all kinds of extra things in the picture, or by accident you didn't flip it and you have backwards words, you can click on the back button and retake the picture. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Save button. On a Chromebook, this will automatically go into your Google Drive. In this particular case, this is going to go into the folder where I save the files on my computer. And I'm just going to leave the file as it is. I'm not going to make any changes to the file name. It's actually the Pixect, and then it's actually the date and time. So I'm just going to click on Save. So it will be similar on a Chromebook. Just go ahead and click on Save and don't make any changes to the file. We have now saved and we're actually done with the Pixect site. Next, we're going to go back to the ePortfolio dashboard and we are going to add files. Click on Add Files and then Upload. Now we're going to search for the file. And I've done this a number of times, as you can see. So I've just started to type in the file name. On your Chromebook, it's probably very easy to see the file. And I'm going to choose the picture from today and then just click on Open. It'll be a similar process on your Chromebook where you will click on the file and then click on Open. And I can now see that I have uploaded the file. It shows here. And I'm ready to click up here where it says, "What are you learning?" There we go. It's now uploaded. And I can type why I'm including it. So I'm including this resource because learning about technology is one of my goals for this year. So we want to write a little bit about it. Important part of keeping an ePortfolio is not only having samples of work, but reflecting on them. If your picture shows your reflection right in it, then you don't need to write a reflection, but in this case it doesn't, so I'm writing a little bit of reflection. And I'm done, so I will go down to the bottom left-hand corner and click on Add to ePortfolio. And when I do that, once it does do the adding, it will seem to disappear, so it now seems to be gone. It's not really gone. Go to My Items, and you'll see that you actually have the items there. So they show up as a reflection with the green cloud, and you can see the Pixect file. It gives you that little preview of it. What we would like to do is add these two items to our ePortfolio presentation. So I'm going to check off the two items that I would like to add. And if you have more items that you would like to add, you can do that. Click on the More Actions button, and you see that one of the options there is Add to Presentation, first option. Click on that. Now all students should have one presentation currently, and the one you should have is the one that's called CPS K-6 All About Me ePortfolio with each grade. If you have multiples of this presentation, just pick one of these now and you can go back and delete the other ones later. So everyone should have that file. I'm going to click on the presentation. On the next screen, it asks me which grade I would like to add this onto. So I'm going to pretend like I'm a grade 5 student and I will add it onto the grade 5 page, and then I will click on the Add button in the bottom left-hand corner. What does that look like when I'm done? If you actually click on the link for the presentation, you'll see your presentation. So here's my presentation, and if I go into the grade 5 page, I will see on the grade 5 page that the picture that I just took is right there, and underneath the picture, you will see the reflection that you wrote. And of course, you can edit this information if you want to. I'm going to close the presentation, and I'm done adding a picture from Pixect and reflecting on it, and finally adding it to my presentation.